Girl Math says this episode is free therapy.
We're back.
Welcome to another episode of Situationship. What you been up to, Morgan?
You know, honestly, the weather here has been so on and off this week. I feel like I have been in summer jail. Every year I forget that summer in Virginia brings rain and thunderstorms, and I feel personally victimized every time it happens.
It's been a lot of rain.
Yeah, no, it's acting as if like this is not like a reoccurring theme, but like growing up in California where it only rained during the winter, I'm like, yeah, summer's supposed to be summer. It's supposed to be like hot and sunny all the time. Like, why are you ruining my vibes?
It was a big whiplash because it was like super warm. And then this week it was like randomly, I don't know, like 50 some degrees. I wore a sweatshirt one day.
Yeah, I couldn't even go on my daily walk that I've been doing. I was really peeved.
Messing with your exercise.
I know. I was like, okay, go. You can leave now. Plus, lately, we were just talking about it. All I want to do is like be by a pool. Like I want to be by a pool like tomorrow. The weather right now is so peak. I just like feel it. It's not too hot yet, but it's hot enough that I can go swimming.
Yeah.
And it's all I want.
I would love to go by a pool, but the last 2 times that I have attempted to go to the pool, the Y has done me so dirty. We have an outdoor pool at the Y that's by our house. It's like 3 minutes from our house, so it's so convenient and we love it. But their hours are kind of abysmal.
They're actually atrocious.
Yeah, on Sundays they're open from like 12 to 4. That's it. And then on Saturdays they close at 4 too. So like we showed up on Saturday at 4 o'clock and there's not a car in this parking lot. And I'm like, dang, they shut down on time and like everyone skipped because there's like nobody here. But who would have thought 4 p.m. on a Saturday that the Y would be closed?
Yeah, it's just because small town area.
Yeah.
Plus it's still not like school's not officially out yet, so they don't have lifeguards for that. But even during the summer, they're only open till 7 p.m. It's not even dark at 7 p.m. Like,
I know. Like, give us at least 8, please.
Yeah. Like, especially like for even older kids, like they would come and hang out. Like teenagers will be at the pool until 8 p.m. Even younger kids will be, because it's like they don't have strict bedtimes during the summer. It's not the same.
Yeah. There were times where we would like get pizza and go eat it at the pool, like on a Friday night. But then it's like 7 o'clock, we got to go because they're shutting down. It's crazy. So
extra. And there's no pools down here in Richmond. If you know, you know, like there's no pools. There's like one public pool nearby. You won't caught me dead there. There's only like country club pools. I don't have country club money. So unfortunately for me and my roommate, we will not be going to a country club this summer. And no one we know has a pool. So we're just going to have to like fight for our lives. We're going to have to make friends, network. I'm gonna have to start hanging around outside of these apartment complexes and just accidentally bump into, oh, I didn't see you there, just for a chance to swim this summer. Otherwise I have to go all the way out to where you guys live.
Yeah, 35-minute drive.
Yeah, that's what they offer out here too for the Y. Like if you purchase a summer season pass, they push you to the Goochland one,
which is crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, that's 35 minutes. So they're pushing people to drive 35 minutes. Like, come on. There has to be another solution. Where's our pools? I
don't know.
But
I got nothing on that front.
Yeah. So other than me just like complaining about the lack of pools down here, I've also been watching Secret Lives of Mormon Wives season 2.
I haven't started it yet, so like no spoilers. But I really want to watch it. Like I was so sad this morning. I was getting ready. We went to church, came back, and I was like, is there enough time for me to squeeze in an episode? Because I was like, I'm pretty sure that Morgan has probably watched it and she's going to want to talk about it. And there was just not enough time.
Luckily, I'm only like 3 episodes in.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I never would have caught up.
I've not watched too much yet, but TikTok keeps spoiling it for me. Thanks, TikTok. It always does that with my shows. They always ruin it for me. But that being said, all I can tell you is that in my humble opinion, Taylor's family sucks. And I stand by that.
I got that vibe from last season too.
Yes.
Like her mom, so hard on her. And obviously like we don't know their exact family dynamics, but from what we have seen, she seems kind of awful towards Taylor. Like no compassion. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's basically the same thing.
Okay.
Like all I'll say is they're at this like family dinner and they're just not nice to her. Only her younger sister is like being nice, and her brother, her stepfather, and her mother are all like just shaming her. And it just really made me feel icky, like watching this whole thing. Like I really wanted to yell at them. And like also Taylor's mom cannot say anything because she's not even with Taylor's father. She has not been with Taylor's father. So
that's her judging divorce.
Yeah, judging divorce / her judging like getting Taylor being pregnant with Dakota's kid when they weren't married. I'm like, that's a lot coming from you. Like you're a little hypocritical. And I wanted to like throw hands. Like I really was like so
heated.
Was getting heated. I was like, I wish I was there because she's clearly upset. And they're like all like attacking her. And I was like, this just like is awful. And I get that you're trying to hold her accountable for her actions. She is not. And she says that. She says it multiple times. I am not to blame. But then you also see her blaming herself for like everything.
Yes. She constantly blames herself. Even if you follow her on social media, because I follow her on TikTok and Instagram, I feel like she's so hard on herself. And I'm like, well, I kind of get where it comes from now.
Yeah.
You've had that voice judging you your entire life. So
yeah, my mom treated me like that too. I would probably also like think every single thing I did was wrong. Like it was a tough watch. But everything else is just like, I don't know. It's not hitting the same, I feel like, as season 1.
Okay.
But maybe that's just like.
How's Whitney?
Whitney?
Have you gotten any of her yet?
Just a little bit, tidbits. Actually, Whitney's like low-key a little more likable, which I can't tell if it's like complete manipulation or she's getting a good edit or what.
Think she's an evil genius.
I feel like it's a mix of things. Because I don't love her. I mean, I really don't. But I also think there's really not many of those women that I do like, period.
Yeah.
To be fair. Like, I don't really like any of them.
I liked Macy.
Layla.
Yeah, I liked Layla. I liked, who was the other one who was
Michaela?
Yes.
I like
the
Michaela.
autoimmune. Yeah.
But people are like hating Michaela this season, but I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But people are like really hating Michaela, Layla, Demi, whatever. I mean, Demi's very dramatic, and Jen. Yeah. Everyone's hating on Jen. Jen was being hated last season. Jen's being hated on now. Her husband's kind of having like a character arc, but like I just don't trust it fully. But then like I don't know, things that are happening, I'm like maybe he isn't as 100% bad as Jen's been making him out to be. Who knows? It's really wishy-washy.
Have to wait and see kind of sitch.
Yeah, I mean you only know what they show you.
Right.
So it's kind of tough. But I've been watching that. And I say if y'all have been watching it, let me know your takes too, because I do want to know. TikTok is like, it skews my opinion sometimes because they're purposely feeding me things before I've watched it. So now I'm like looking out for that behavior versus had I just like watched it.
Yeah,
because there's been
an opinion.
Yeah, because thus far there's been a couple things that I'm like, I don't think that's that big of a deal, but TikTok's making it seem like so insane. So who knows? We'll see. And the only other thing, my next complaint for right now, my other rant, return policies. So I've been buying and returning items and I know in the last couple of years, returning things has gone harder and harder. But now it's like they want you to jump through freaking hoops to return things. I'm like, why am I even buying from you online? Why am I not just going in store?
Yeah, when people are giving you like a 15-day return policy, like jail. I'm sorry, I can't do much in 15 days.
No.
I can't.
Well, in a lot of the time too, when I buy things, it's for a specific event or a specific thing. And so I'm busy. Like I'm going places or I'm doing things and I don't necessarily have the time to quickly remember and then rush to go get that returned. But now like I got stuff from Loft. I didn't realize that they changed their return policy. So you have to return in store. Criminal, I might add.
That's
like
awful.
Luckily we have a Loft near us. But what about for people that don't? They just are screwed. They're stuck with stuff.
I guess so.
That's so weird.
That is weird.
And then like I get if you want to do it for like a discount or something, but I'm like, I feel like I deserve an award because I bought this online so I didn't have to go into store and now I'm returning in store. So of course I did that. I did multiple returns in person because I was already at the mall. I'm like, whatever. I won't pay $6 to ship this back when I don't have to. But that's the thing too.
Yeah, now they're making you pay for returns and they weren't before.
And restocking fees on top of the shipping fees.
Yeah.
So you're paying like $7 in shipping, and then you're paying like a $5-10 restocking fee.
Yeah, so you're like, I paid $20 to try this on. Essentially, I should have gone to the mall.
Yeah. No, if this keeps it up, then I'll just stop. Anyone that's having those things, I'm just like, I'm not buying from you again, because you're making it hard for me to do this.
Yeah.
And I do believe in the power of purchase. I'm not going to purchase from you. Sucks. Hopefully, and you won't make a sale for me anytime soon. So
yeah, even Amazon is making it a little bit more difficult now. Like they're like specifying where you have to make certain returns. It's like the UPS, I'm sorry, it's my favorite place to return.
yeah.
I know their process. They have the little scanning machine. I can do it myself. I don't have to interact with anybody. Like I can do it. I'm quick. I'm efficient because I do it often enough. But now it's like, if you want to return to UPS, they're going to charge me $1 like per item to return. So now I'm going to have to go to Staples or like Whole Foods. I'm like, this is annoying. And they're like, bonus, if you go to Staples, we'll give you a coupon. I'm like, I don't want your $5 coupon, Staples. I don't.
Well, also, every time I've returned at Staples, this has happened 3 different times. They lost my items.
Oh, no.
And this wasn't like right away. So because I'll keep the receipt for a while, like the proof that I returned it. No, this is like months later. I've gotten rid of the receipt. So now I did return it and I had to pay for it.
They charge you back, yeah.
Yes. So I stopped going there. Luckily down here, there's the Amazon like shipping center. So I can go directly to the hub and do my returns there. That's what I've been doing because I don't trust Staples anymore. That happened the third time that happened. I was like, oh my, the first couple times it pissed me off, but there's like no other option.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not going to pay $1 each time, but I mean, better than I guess completely missing out on it. But there has to be like a better way. It's probably just because now UPS isn't their like prime partner. They were charging Amazon something, so then they're charging us. But sucks.
It does stink. Just make it easy.
Yeah.
If you want me to keep buying from you, make it easy.
Yeah. And that's the thing is lately it's like it's been harder for me. I think there's been a couple things that I'm like, okay, I might return this, but I've been trying to buy less things that I know for a fact like I may have to return. I'm like trying to be more intentional with what I'm buying because I don't want to have to go through the return process. Obviously, if something doesn't fit, there's nothing you can do about that. But if it's a need, like yes, I'll get a couple different sizes. But yeah, it's just getting so difficult. I'm like, dang, I'm just gonna stop buying online as much.
Like, it's hard though too because you go into the store and like sizes are picked over. There's no guarantee that your size is going to be there, and like a lot of the retailers have twice as much, if not 3 times as much stuff on their website. So it's like, well, I saw on your website that you have this. Well, you don't have it in store.
No, it's true. I also did recently really like the pickup in store option though. If they do have that available, that's the way to go, because if not, I can return it right that second. I can try it on and return it right then and get the money back to my card, whatever. Like, but at that point, but it's just really to like reserve the item so I know it doesn't get like taken before I can get to the store. But yeah, that's like it's such a pet peeve of mine. I'm like, how am I supposed to buy cute things and look cute if y'all are making it so difficult? Like a girl just wants to look nice in the summer.
It's hard out there for girls.
I know. What is it that? Well, what have you been up to other than the big dance recital?
Oh my gosh. The recital has taken over my life. The girls are done. Thank goodness. But it was like 2 full weeks essentially of preparing for it, because they have like this put together week is what they call it, where you had to go different from your class times. You had to go and they practiced. There were certain classes like coming together, working together on numbers. So they were trying to put that all together. And then they had their dress rehearsals, and then they had the actual show. So I've been running around taking them to dance like nearly every single day for the past 2 weeks. And I'm exhausted. I definitely feel fatigue, and I don't do well with being tired. I'm not my best self. I need my rest. I need my food. I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, if I was a plant, I would be a fiddly fig.
Oh yeah.
Because they're testy, you know, and they need to be fed. They need the proper amount of water and sunshine and rest. And you mess one of those things up and they start dropping leaves like that, you know? So that's me. I'm a little fiddly fig and I'm a little droopy right now.
I don't blame you.
I'm not at my best, not functioning at 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was a long day yesterday.
It was. Yeah, it was 2 full days of being up until like 10 o'clock with the kids. And yeah, we're all like pretty regular with our like bedtimes and everything. The kids are normally like in bed 7:30, 8 o'clock, like clockwork. And so it was hard on them too. Like Eliana was falling apart yesterday.
Oh, I don't blame her. I do not blame her. Because also like it's just tiring too. Like with the dance, like you're waiting to perform and then you do it and you're just, it's like, it's an emotional thing too. So yeah, no.
Yeah.
It was a long day.
But it was fun. And of course, even after that, even after this long weekend, they're not deterred. They love it. They want to keep doing it. They want to take more classes. Eliana's like, I want to take 4 classes like next year. I'm like, girl, pump your brakes.
Yeah. Maybe let's start with 3.
Yeah, let's do 3. Layla does like 4. I'm like, I'm just going to like take up residence there at the studio. I should probably just buy an apartment around the corner and be like, sorry, Erin, we don't live together anymore. Yeah. I now live here by the dance studio.
No, I mean, she's getting to that age though. She's going to middle school. That's when it happens where you live and breathe at one spot multiple times a week. And you just know, 4 days a week, you're at the studio for 3 hours, whatever.
Yeah. But thankfully now, like she's at the age with the middle school, they have middle school rooms and high school rooms so that they have like a space where they can study and they can do other like schoolwork. They have a dedicated space, which is really nice because I imagine she is going to be spending even more time there next year. So, she'll have time to still keep up with everything else.
Yeah, no, it's important. Yeah, I remember honestly seeing all the kids. I stopped dancing when I was younger, but I remember like all the girls like with their binders, all their work spread out everywhere, eating, like shoveling food in their mouths, like quick, like doing their homework in between classes. They have like 30 minutes. In these 30 minutes, I can do homework and I can eat really quickly before I go take my next class. And then, so before I get home at, 11 o'clock.
Yeah. Mom did that for me. She was a real MVP. Like I would have like 30 minutes in between the 2 classes. And so she would go and drop me off, go run errands for like an hour, come back, drop me off food so that I could eat something really quick and then go back out and then have to come back and get me. Yeah. So it's a commitment, just like with a lot of sports and stuff, but I'm excited that they love it and that makes me happy.
Dance mom life,
Dance mom life. I guess this is what I always wanted. I don't know.
Yeah. That's what you signed yourself up for.
Yeah, as a former dancer, it's exciting, but it is like, I understand it from mom's perspective a little bit more. Like, mad respect, mom. You did it. Yeah. You were the MVP.
No, actually, she took such good care, even with swimming.
Yeah.
She would make me like 2 meals. Like, no joke. I'd have a meal before swim practice and I'd have like a full dinner after practice. Always had it warmed for me, all that stuff. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I couldn't do it. Would help me like get me Epsom salts for when I was like sore. Yeah, shout out mom. She kept me alive.
Yeah. Moms are the real ones. Yeah. My gosh. I'm trying to think, what else have I been up to? I feel like my brain is just like still stuck in recital mode, but I was scrolling last night before I went to bed and I was looking at the new, like everybody's talking about the Blake Lively, Taylor Swift, like the latest drama.
Oh gosh, yeah.
About how she was subpoenaed. And I'm just kind of curious, like what you think about that. Like, do you really think that Blake Lively threatened Taylor Swift? Because that's like the rumor that she threatened to release private text messages between the two of them if she didn't like come out and publicly support Blake.
Yeah, I mean, if that is true, that's like actually crazy behavior.
Super crazy, especially for somebody who is like such a big name as Taylor. Like, why do you think that you could hold anything over on them unless you had something like really juicy?
No, I think it's really rough. I feel like in Hollywood too, there's like these sets of rules, right? And it happens all the time where something bad happens to someone that they know and they flee, like they run, they disperse, they try to get far away from that person as possible.
Because they don't want to get taken down too.
Yes. It's like, that's normally how it goes. So not saying that's right per se, but I don't see how Blake could be shocked by the fact that she like is trying to protect her name and everything and stay away and out of this. And like her being subpoenaed is, oh, that's not great. I mean, it's really not great. She, I know, was trying so hard to distance herself and like fight it. Yeah. But I mean, I'm here for it though. Low-key, if the things that they said are true, I'm going to be so disappointed because I mean, we've seen it time and time again. Like just because you're powerful and have a lot of money does not mean you get to bulldoze people. And if Taylor Swift was involved with Blake Lively and helped her do those things because Blake was such a good friend, blah, blah, you suck. Like, I'm sorry, you suck. Like, you have nothing to do with this project. This is not your domain. If you wanted to go into another part of creativity, you could. If Taylor Swift,
do that the right way. Yeah, she would just have to like say, I want to do this. And you know that people would pull her into any project just to have her name attached to it.
I know. That's why I was going to say, like, investors would run to her. If she went, she has so many connections. She can do that if she really wants to. And so for part of it is like, I'm hoping that Blake was just like lying to her about this and saying X, Y, and I'm pretty sure, I mean, you're technically not supposed to lie under oath, but if I was Taylor, I could totally see her like choosing that path, like lying about it and being like, oh, she told me this. Like I had no idea. Like just deny. Yeah. And I think that's the only way to get around it. Is
I think she's going to have to save her own butt.
Yeah, I had no clue. Or I didn't know to that extent that that was happening. Yeah. She told me this, like imply that Blake lied. I mean, that's probably the way the lawyers are going to say to do it. Just, you can skirt around it. You're not lying if you're not, if you're not being 100% truthful. But like, honestly, she did it to herself. She should have fallen on her sword. If she had not even just gone ahead and done the lawsuit, period, no one would ever have known
all of this other stuff. Yeah. She should have settled forever ago, but you know, I think she was just so like full of herself that she thought everyone would just believe her, and now it's all coming out. So we'll have to wait and see.
She dug her own grave.
She really did. Yeah.
R.I.P. I mean, I don't really feel bad for her, but
if she really did everything that she is alleged to be done, then no, I don't feel any remorse. Like I feel like this is a good reckoning for her and maybe she'll learn something from it, but I have a feeling she probably won't.
Yeah, I feel like she'll be like a little narcissistic and be like, what? The world is just against me. I also blame you, Ryan Reynolds. I blame you.
Yeah, I think he has a lot to do with it too.
Yeah, and I'm very disappointed in you. I liked you at one point.
Yeah, I kind of tolerated you at one point, but
yeah, no, it's fine.
You're done.
It's whatever.
You've been cut out. All right. Well, do you have anything else to share? Should we just like dive in? Should we go into our topics for today?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. We're doing some girly topics, the 3 G's, gaslighting, group chats, girl math.
Yeah, everything you wanted and more.
Yeah. All things that girls care about.
Clearly. No, so going back, because we talked about it, but like girl math, I did not even realize it was like a real thing. Yeah. Like I honestly, like, yes, I knew I did it. Yeah. Like subconsciously, but I didn't realize until all the videos on like TikTok and everything were circulating that
it was a collective experience that we were all doing this. And then someone gave it a name.
Girl math.
Yes.
And I was like,
I love it.
No, it's so true. You're like 2 + 2 in my head equals 5 right now. Yes.
Yes. And it's 50% off. So it was free.
Yeah, exactly. No, the men will never understand. I think they understand now because of the videos. Yeah. But like, I did really like that at the beginning where you were seeing like girlfriends or wives or friends even just show guys like, these are things that we think and this is how we do it. And them being like dumbfounded.
Yes. I saw many a video where like a girl was explaining to her dad and he's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, no, but she's right. Like this is a thing that all of us understand. And I don't know like when this started or how it was even passed down like woman to woman, but it's something that we just all get. Like if I buy something 50% off, like I'm saving
so much money.
I'm saving so much money.
Yeah. I did myself a financial like service by going and buying this on sale. Yeah. No, I do think it's funny. There's like that. There's the whole, like if you buy something with a credit, it's free.
Absolutely. Cash is free, merchandise credits, and gift cards. That is all free money. It is not coming out of your bank account.
Yeah.
It's free.
If I don't see the number physically drop in my bank account,
you didn't spend any money.
No, I'm literally, yeah. What money did I spend? Gift cards actually are crazy because it feels, I'm like, la, 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 these like $100.
It's like pretend money. It's like you're handing over your Monopoly money and you're like, it worked.
Yeah. Thanks. I'm glad that went through. Yeah. Thanks for my 2 shirts. Yeah, it's true. Those sort of things, it is funny, but it is real. Like I don't like to pay anything with cash because I do think it's like, yeah, it is like Monopoly money in my mind. I'm like, $5 here, $10 there. Like I keep cash on me just for emergencies.
Yeah, same.
But which is hilarious because most people I know don't. I've literally gone asked, like Ashley doesn't. She's been like, can I Venmo you? And can like, because she needs cash or something. I'm like, yeah, sure. But I just think it's so funny because most people I know don't keep cash anymore. And I try to just pretend I don't have cash unless I like
you need it.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I will spend it like it's free money. I'm just like, and like you give $5 and you give $5. And next thing you know, I have no emergency money.
And you're like, where did it all go? Yeah. I don't know. Someone took it.
For these coffees.
New for me is definitely relative. We talked about this a lot the last episode because Aaron's like, oh, is that new? And I'm like, no, it's not new. Like just because I bought it in this month doesn't make it new. Like unless it has been purchased within a couple days, that's not new.
No.
Yeah.
No, it has to be like, well, and that's the thing too, is when it's worn, like I know other people do this. This is not necessarily girl math, but if like I buy something that I have to wear it like within a couple days or like within that week, ideally, I'm like, yes, I will wear things. I mean, lately I bought like 5,000 dresses this summer and I've been wearing them all slowly. I'm like, and then this event and this event, like I'm planning ahead for when each of these are going to be worn, but that's like very crazy for me. Like if I normally buy something, I want to wear it like the next day.
Absolutely. And if you don't wear it within the first week, it's probably a good sign that you don't love it that much unless you're buying it for a specific occasion.
Yeah.
Like I find myself like if I don't buy something and bring it home and like want to wear it, probably don't want it that much.
Yeah.
That should be a return.
Yeah, no, and that is true. I think I got so scared. One thing about us, we never take tags off of clothes ever.
Yes. Until it is like on you and you're actually wearing it. Because there's lots of times we like try stuff on, you know, like you buy a new top, you try it on and you're like, no, I don't want to wear this today. So good thing you didn't take the tag off.
Yeah, no, I think it's hilarious because like mom and everyone like makes fun of us. They're like, where'd you learn? So I was like, yeah, because I got told off the couple times I like tried something. I ripped the tag off and then was like, didn't want to. Never did that again. Yeah. So my purse, wherever, I realized I've been using it for the last like month and a half. It still has the tag in it.
Oh my gosh.
Like I realized that the other day. I was like, did I never take this out? No, I didn't because
That's hilarious.
I got nervous. The first time I was wearing it, I was like, do I really like this? Do I want to return it? And then I was like, no, I do really like it. And then I just never did it. Yeah. Or I'll wear a shirt and I'll wear it all day. I've even worn them like twice and I have not taken the tag off. I'm like, that's so bad.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I want to make sure that like I really love this item.
It's a full commitment.
Yeah.
To take the tag off.
No, it is.
Because it's not going back on.
No, you can't return it. Yeah. What am I going to do? Get out my little tagging gun? Re-tag it myself? Like, no, I don't think that's happening. So I don't know. Also on the same wavelength of like the saving money too is like when you round down in your head.
Oh yeah.
It's not $30 it's not 35, it's 30.
Uh-huh. Yeah. If something is like $29, it was $20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was, and
it's under 30. $29.99 could even be 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I've been doing that recently because I was at Marshall's and I've gotten a couple things there and I'm like, yeah, it was like $30. It was definitely 35.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it was 30.
Yeah.
You get the point. It's a $5 difference. Like it's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same. It makes me feel better.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got this for such a steal. $30. It was 35. Stop lying to
Whatever
yourself.
we have to tell ourselves.
Yeah, the receipt though and what I'm saying don't match up. Like
Okay, you don't have to look at the receipt ever again.
No, it's true.
Once it's been paid and you've worn it, that receipt is useless.
Yeah.
You just throw that in the trash.
No, if I'm wearing it and in a couple years and people are like, wait, I'm still gonna say it was $30.
Yeah.
In my head, it will forever be $30.
It's $30.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things to do, especially when I'm going to make like a bigger purchase, is do the cost per wear logic.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, this pair of jeans is $200, but think of how many times I'm going to wear them over the course of like the next 2 years. They're like 25 cents per wear.
Yeah. No, I've done that a couple times too, because we got like random going out tops or whatever. I'm like, probably realistically, I'm only going to wear this a handful of times. But if it was like $5, which a couple of shirts I got were like $5, I was like, I'm making money. Like that's cheaper than a cup of coffee at certain places. So like, yeah, I will wear this because five wears out of it. That's $1 per wear. I've totally have done that.
Yeah. It makes everything more palatable when it comes to expensive stuff.
Yeah, it's true. Especially like expensive dresses, jeans.
Yeah. Any designer item. It's like, I'm going to have this forever. Like by the time I'm dead, think of how cheap it is.
It's an heirloom. That's another thing.
Yeah.
Girl,
My kids will love this.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they're going to be like, this is trash, Mom.
Yeah. No, I actually get upset. So many people, they're like moms, they have like designer things or they bought like all this stuff and they never got rid of it. And so they are getting some of these things from like the 90s or the 80s, like really cute stuff. And I'm like, all right, Mom, you didn't say me anything. What the heck is up with that?
I think she has a couple purses like still in dust bags in her closet.
Oh, she definitely does. Like
Yeah.
she has like some Fendi and stuff. I've never seen that woman touch those purses
No.
a day. She'll claim, like she'll listen to this and be like, you're wrong. I haven't done that. Because I've done that a couple times where I'm like, you have all these nice bags. You never use them anymore. And she's like, I use them. I've worn them. And when? Before I was born, apparently, because, and that's been a minute. So break them out. Break out the nice bags. Like people deserve to see them.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And then how are you going to get your cost per wear down if you're not actually carrying it?
Exactly. Like put some little leather stuff on it and you're good to go. Condition it.
I don't know if you saw this, but I saw this video the other day that I thought was absolutely hilarious. They were talking about charging stuff to the room.
Yeah.
And I have never loved and related to anything more because it feels free when you're on vacation. You're not having to give them any money. You go to dinner. They're like, you want to put us on the room charge? And you're like, yes. You sign it and it's gone. And it never feels like you're spending $1 and you don't even have to see it until you check out.
It's what the hotel wants you to think.
Absolutely.
That's 100% why they do that, why they offer that.
Yeah, you go to like the gift shop and you're like, I need a hat. I left my son hat at home.
Yeah.
Room charge? Yes, please. Brr. Massages? Yeah, sure.
Room charge.
Charge it to the room.
Yeah, $200 later.
Oh, more than $200.
Yes, you can tell I've never gone a real massage before. These are all the things.
When Aaron and I went to that all-inclusive resort in the Keys.
Yeah.
And we definitely took advantage of the room charge thing. I mean, like all the food was included, but I definitely like went to the gift shop. I'm like, oh, I didn't bring a beach bag. Like I need a bag to put my Kindle in. Like, yeah, $200 later, room charge. It felt like nothing.
Yeah. No, I've only been to 2 all-inclusive resorts and I was like, I want a vacation this way for every single time. It's so fun. You start acting like you're someone completely different because it's true. You're like in vacation mode. So you're like, yeah. Also, because you already paid for it, everything feels free.
Yes.
And I mean, it's not, but like it is, but it's not like, and then
it's prepaid. So at this point it is free.
At this point, yeah. And then you're like, I want to get my most out of everything. So then you're having 6 drinks that you normally wouldn't in the middle of the freaking day. And they're like, you're getting like, random ones that you would never get, like a tiki drink that you would never be caught dead.
Yeah, they're like, would you like to try both desserts? And you're like, yes, please.
Yeah,
I would love that.
Yeah, they're like, oh, there's fish caught from today. You're like, yeah, actually,
I would love that.
Yeah, we got room service. I've only gone room service a couple times in my life, and I loved getting room service. I was like, room service just feels, I love them bringing everything up on a little like table and them setting it up for you.
It feels so bougie.
It feels so bougie. I like, well, okay, two things. One, I'm reading The Wedding People, and if you haven't read it, it takes place in the East Coast somewhere.
Yeah, in like a fancy beach resort town.
Kind of like Rhode Island or Maine, something like that. I forget exactly where, but she's at this place, and she's like asking, they're doing everything for her because they're like bringing her charger and like a phone charger and all these random things on this little like
golden
little
platter. Yeah.
And they're like fluffing, her pillows, like doing turn down service.
They asked her if she wanted a special coconut pillow, and she's like, what's a coconut pillow? And they're like, oh, you need a coconut pillow.
It's just a pillow scented like
with
coconut. Like there's coconut shavings or something. Like it's really odd, but like so fun. And I'm like, I want to live this life so badly. Like, cause it's true. When you're doing things like that, it just feels so extravagant and so fun. And I also saw, so I don't even know how to pronounce their last names, but so Acquired Style and her twin, rolling back to them, they were in Paris recently, and they went to the Ritz in Paris for like one night. And they got like a room service. They were doing all this stuff. Like they ate at the actual, restaurant there. They're like, you basically never have to leave if you don't want to. Yeah. They're like, we suggest you do because you're in Paris, but like, you don't have to
take advantage of the amenities if you're there.
Exactly. But everything was like so lovely. And same thing. I was like, wow, if you had like the money, even just to do like a night there, I'm like, that would be so fun because you get like pampered, just so bougie.
Yeah. And I bet they charged everything to the room.
Oh, I bet. And you know what? They deserve it. Although maybe they got like a freaking...
They might have gotten a deal.
Yeah, maybe they might have gotten a deal. Maybe got like a collaboration.
Hey, Ritz, call us. Please. We are free and we are willing to hype you up, baby.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I've talked about this. I will do anything for a little sponsor. Like everyone talks about it. They're like, whatever. But I'm like, no, like, I don't think you understand. Like I will...
Morgan will tattoo your brand logo on
here.
Her arm.
I will actually...
For an all-inclusive vacation.
I will like do so much. Like I'll get photos from every single angle. Like I will take so many videos. I will produce 5 videos for you. Like I'll do so many things just for the opportunity to like go and do it. Because to me, it would be so fun. I'd want to capture anything anyways.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'll do this for you. I'll have the best time of my life. I want to drink champagne and eat fancy... or maybe a dirty martini instead, actually, and have fancy French food that I've never had in my entire life, or like have like steak frites and like,
yeah,
it's what
that'd be
want.
Lovely.
It would be so fun.
We're down.
Now I'm envious of.
Just let us know
of these two twins that I've never met in my life. Oh no.
Well, if you're feeling a little jealous, maybe you deserve a little treat. That's another thing us girls we love to do is get ourselves a little treat.
Sweet treat. For
any moment that might be like a little uncomfortable. We do something hard. Like if I drive 25 minutes to Target, I probably deserve a little something from Starbucks because that was taxing and stressful on me.
Yeah, you're so brave.
I know.
So brave. She deserves a little something.
Yeah, that's a lot of driving.
Yeah, no, I get it. I was thinking about that today because I have to go to Trader Joe's, and every time I go to Trader Joe's, I get a kombucha. I don't know what it is about Trader Joe's and kombucha, but like probably because I wouldn't normally get that at like Kroger or something. I don't know. Something in the air at Trader Joe's makes me want a kombucha really bad. It makes you think of like a hot dog.
Yeah.
It makes me want a hot dog real bad. That's what I think of. I'm like, I want a kombucha. So I don't know. So I get it. And today I was like, you're not allowed to have a kombucha. I was like, this is getting ridiculous. And it's not like I go to Trader Joe's all the time. I probably go every like other month, but when I go, I'm like, I just like want a little treat for the ride home. Like I want to drink half of this, and then I do normally save it for like my lunch the next day.
Yeah,
as my second treat. It's like a
2 treats in one.
2 treats in one.
2 for 1. It was like half off.
It was like half off. This $10 kombucha became like a $5 kombucha.
Yes. We'll make it make sense.
I know. I'm like, now I'm going to get the kombucha.
Yeah, now you probably deserve it, you know?
Yeah. No, it's so hard. There's so many people at Trader Joe's. They're
I
always
know.
up in your grill.
It's very hectic. I hate going to Trader Joe's on the weekends. Like, I love Trader Joe's, but on a Saturday and Sunday, it's like the last place I want to be.
No. To be honest, I'm not looking forward to going. It's just because we need specific things. And like, I'm not going to do it during the week because then I have to go at like 6 p.m. after work, and it's a 30-minute drive, and it's a 30-minute drive back. So now we're talking, probably not going to be home until like close to 8. And the thought of doing that during the week is
That's too much. You would need like 5 treats.
I know. I would deserve something.
Yeah.
Well, I would definitely deserve something if I did that. Like, no, I'm okay. Grocery shopping during the week, it just seems so taxing to me.
Really? Well, yeah, because you're doing it like after. Like, I love a during the week grocery shop. Like, my favorite time to go to Target is like after the kids have gone to school and it's like 8 a.m.
Yeah.
If I can slide into Target at that time, it's like a glorious experience. There's like a total of 5 people in the store, and it's quiet and it's clean, and it's just like a premium.
No, see, I would love to do that, but it's either like I go during lunchtime or I go after work, and guess what? Everyone is there. And it's miserable. Like, at least on the weekend. I mean, even today I went to Aldi's and it was actually chill. Like, I got there at a decent time. Got there at like 11. Was like, there's really not people there because they're either like at church or they're just like having a slow Sunday morning, which fair. But I was like, awesome. This is so good. Trader Joe's is just always popping. And the local Kroger actually serves like so many people. So that place is always busy. But also we have like one of the sketchiest Krogers near here, the Lombardi Kroger. If you know, you know. It's actually
Call it out.
Well, it's literally made like the top 50 worst grocery stores in the whole United States.
Oh,
it's like
that's a sad stat.
It's like number 48 or something like that. It's really bad. It's actually on like Kroger's like watch list of like worst stores, I guess, that they own. Yeah, this is what we're talking about. Like,
yeah, so that's why you have to drive 30 minutes to get your groceries.
Yeah, it's why I have to go all the way to get my freaking. Actually, no, I love Trader Joe's though.
I know.
It's really just I have to go for specific things, aka my wine, because it's $5. It makes the gas worth it. Okay, again, makes the gas worth it. $5 wine is like stupid. Also, like random frozen things, and we're having people come over for Memorial Day weekend. And so we're going to make like homemade little pizzas one night.
Oh, that's always fun. I love a little homemade
so
pizza.
Fun. But the Trader Joe's stuff is way better than the other homemade pizza stuff.
Yeah.
Their pizza dough's better. Their everything's better.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just is. So Trader Joe's, I go. And probably I'll pick up flowers too while I'm there.
Yeah, that's the other little treat. Like
It's
if you go to Trader Joe's, like you probably should buy yourself some flowers.
Well, recently I went to go get flowers, and honestly, Kroger's like flower selection, like a lot of them suck.
Yeah.
Like I love going to Trader Joe's because, well, first of all, you can get like 3 things of flowers for $15. I can make 2 bouquets out of that. I could spend $8 to get 1 bouquet, and they're like typically not that cute.
Yeah, they're not. They're like really bright, weird colored daisies and filler.
Yeah. Like, yeah, a little like baby's breath and like, I don't know. It's just not my style. At least not to especially have around the house, like to make it look pretty. Like I want whimsical. I want whimsy.
Yeah.
And they've proven that flowers make you a happier person. Like I think they said 20% happier.
I wonder how do they know?
I don't know.
How do they know? How do they quantify it?
I don't know how they can quantify happiness with flowers. I assume that's slightly subjective, but they did that study, I guess, and they said that people with flowers in their home were 20% happier.
Okay, you heard it here first. Go buy yourself some flowers.
Yeah, you deserve it. You deserve a treat. You've been working so hard listening to this episode.
I know. That's a lot for you.
Yeah.
We're really proud of you.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in this far.
Have a treat.
Have a treat.
Well, I think we should go on to our next topic. Another thing that is absolutely sacred in girlhood. The group chat.
The group chat.
Is there anything more sacred? There's so much that happens in there.
What is said in the group chat stays in the group chat. It's like Las Vegas, but even worse. Like Fort Knox.
Yes. It should be more locked down than Vegas because we still hear about stuff that happens in Vegas.
Yeah, we do. We hear a little too much. Stassi and Jack situation, if you know, you know. That keeps coming back up now. Stassi's like back in the limelight again. She's apparently beloved again, but that scene keeps popping up and it's geeking me out. But no, the group chat is sacred.
It is. Yeah. Like if we're going somewhere as a group, I need to know what the vibes are.
Yeah.
Like, are we being casual? Are we dressing up? Is there a theme that we should be going for? Like, I need to know what everyone is wearing. What are your outfits?
No, I agree. I love that. Like, because you hate showing up and the vibes are like completely not matched.
Yes.
Like, people joke about that, but like, I'm sorry, I don't want to show up in like jeans if you're wearing like a dress.
Right.
Like now it's just awkward because why do I look so casual and you look so dressed up? Yeah, no, like cute. Is it cute casual? Is it casual? What are we doing?
Are we doing Adam Sandler? Because we're just going to grab coffee.
Yeah.
Like I need to know what the expectation is.
Yes. On a scale of 1 to 10, how dressy are we being today?
If I'm being Adam Sandler and you're being a sundress, there's clearly an issue here.
Yeah. No, you can't catch me slipping like that.
No.
Also, let a girl know if you're wearing a sundress out so I can be prepared. I mean, I'm definitely one of those people that will overdress if I don't know what you're wearing.
For sure.
So I might be the person that's wearing a sundress and like you're Adam Sandler, but like, again, communicate with me. Like, please.
Send me outfit pics. I would love to see them. Don't ever second guess. I want to see what you're wearing. I'd love it.
I will say at my last job, shout out to a couple of the girls because we worked remotely. Like I never saw them in person, but we would be texting like crazy before a work event in person. Cause I'm like, okay, what are you wearing? Like, what are you bringing? I need to make sure that I'm not like overdressed or underdressed. Because most of the company was like men too. So I'm like, they're going to wear freaking polos and like khaki pants and that'll be business casual and everything will be fine. But like, are you reading business casual like trousers and a nice blouse? Or are you wearing a dress? Like, people vary. And business casual is one of the dumbest terms.
It's such a wide range of things because for some people it literally is jeans. Like you can get away with like a nice pair of jeans, no rips, like clean wash kind of vibe. And then some people business casual is like a pencil skirt still.
Yeah, no, it's such a lie. Like when I was in grad school, business casual, we could wear jeans, but we just had to look like presentable, but we had to wear business casual every day. But people, it is true. Some people's jobs, you could wear jeans every single day to the office and no one's going to bat an eye. But other places, like if you were like worked at like a lawyer's like office or something, you'd be screwed. Yeah. They would literally ask you to leave and never come back. HR's calling and they're telling you you got fired. So
so that's why you need a group chat.
Yeah, exactly.
Group chat girls.
So true. Also, other things I love about the group chat. I'm at the age too where like this is how I find out about like who my friends are dating or seeing because we all live in different places. So they're like, oh, here's pictures from his Hinge profile of like who I'm dating. I'm like, oh, or like zoomed in and then we can have a full discussion about it. Like I'm stalking his Instagram handle now. I'm deep diving for you because I'm curious. Like, what's his mom like? Like, I don't know. Like, we just want to know. But that sort of thing or like texts of like how their date went or things like that. Like I love a little debrief. I love a date debrief. Tell me all about this person that I probably won't meet for like 3 years.
Until you're like going to get married to him.
Yeah. But I'll know everything about him.
Yeah.
I'll know what he said on that date.
Yes. You'll have been there every step of the way because of the group chat.
Yeah. Because the group chat is keeping me informed. It's my local news station.
Yes. My favorite part of the group chat is because like that's where all of our trips get planned.
So true.
Like that's my favorite when somebody texts like, is anyone interested in going to the beach this summer? And then everyone hops on. That's like the best text message I can get. And it's so exciting.
It's true. There is nothing than like everyone actually going in on a trip because people will talk a lot of talk. People will be like, oh, we should go on a trip. We should go do this. No, when someone sends it, like, these are the dates I'm thinking.
Yes.
Here's a potential itinerary. Is everyone willing? And all you have to do is be like, you're in or out.
Like, I'm available. Yes, let's go.
Love that.
best.
It's invigorating.
And yeah, I'm really happy that I have a couple fellow planners. I actually have planners that are like more plannery than me.
Yeah.
So I get to like take a back seat sometimes, and that's really nice.
Yeah, no, they're so good at planning.
Yeah.
It's actually crazy. Like they do like little gift bags and like goodie bags, and they
like on theme bags.
Yeah.
With little treats.
Yeah, they're so ahead of me. They could do like party planning or something. Like,
I know.
So good. Love that for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the people I need. Where are my party planner people in my life? It's just like me, myself, and I.
It might have to be you. You might have to start.
I think I'm a little too type C for that though.
Well, what's type C?
It's like the in between B and A.
Oh.
Though it doesn't really
be
make
like
sense.
A.5 or something.
You would think, right? I know. I've thought about the two. I'm like, it doesn't really make sense, but it's like type A and type B combined.
Okay.
So that's why I shouldn't say in between. It's like combined. So AKA becomes C. It's the next in the letter.
Yeah.
I don't
love the name of that. I feel like you could do better.
Well, I'm not the one who designated it.
Okay. Well, you could come up with something. I'm waiting on you. You just take care of that.
All right. Me, and I'll think about it. Nothing's coming to mind right now. My eyeball's twitching. I don't think you guys understand. I'm so tired. Okay, yeah, but I don't know. Can't tell you. Like, it's like the ambivert, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's a terrible name.
Yeah. But it is. But that actually makes sense because ambi is both, and the vert is from extrovert, introvert. So that one like really makes sense because it's both.
If we're gonna talk about like the etiology or whatever of it, but like I don't know.
Etymology.
That's the word. You can so tell I'm tired, guys. No, I don't even think about it like that though. But like type C, I don't know. I'm not the one who came up with it. They already had type A and type B.
Okay, I'm just saying that we should come up with a better name because I don't like it.
Type what though? Because it has to include type. This is better than type C. This is what you're
I put
proposing?
A and B together. Okay, type ebb.
All right.
We'll workshop it. Okay, just we'll come back.
Yeah,
we'll come back to this.
Yeah, we'll circle back later. Because for some reason I'm thinking that's not going to pass the test.
You don't think type ebb is going to take off?
No. For some reason I think you're going to have a really hard time getting people to say type ebb. Like that sounds like a new disease.
I know it is.
Or blood type.
Well, there is AB, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah, but that like has an A like slat, like, you know, like almost like when you say AB, you wouldn't say type ab. I'm pretty sure if you did start going, yeah, maybe we can't do that because you start going on, people are gonna think you're talking about your blood type.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I identify as type ab.
No, not type ab.
Yeah.
Well, that's an identity.
Okay. With that, let's move on to our last G.
The gaslighting.
Yeah, I think that was a conversation under, so we got to swerve.
No, okay. Here's the thing. Both of us, I feel like I really barely have gotten gaslit by like men, which like, thank God. Thank you, Lord, for keeping that out of my life because I do not need that energy. But the only things that I have gotten gaslit about is like the whole like we're not together. We're not together. Like, why are you over? We're not together. What do you mean we're not together? If I'm spending a lot of time with you consistently and you're claiming that you like me, and again, we're spending a lot of time together, more than just friends, I would have to ask, why are you, the whole, like, we're not together. But then the minute you do something that pisses them off, they're like, why would you do that? Why would you? But we're not together. But like, why would you do that? That's gaslighting, folks.
For sure.
Good for them, though, I guess. Like,
I mean, sure. The one that I feel like I have gotten most commonly is just like, I was joking. Like someone says something like legit insulting and then they act like you just can't take a joke. And it's like, no, you're just being a jerk and I'm allowed to have feelings because you just insulted me.
Yeah, like for some reason I'm not finding this funny. Where was the joke?
Where was the joke? Is anyone else laughing, or is it just you?
No, it's like when people were like, what would they say? Like, like not to be offensive.
Oh yeah. Oh, no offense, but
yes, no offense. I always hate because if someone says no offense, what they're about to say is offensive.
Yeah.
Like,
so don't say it.
Yeah, you're thinking this could be interpreted the wrong way, but I'm still gonna go ahead and say it. Just don't. Yeah,
just don't do it.
Don't. It's okay.
Yeah, and along those same lines, like, oh, you're being sensitive because you have like any sort of reaction to something that they did. You're just being too sensitive. It's like, no, like I'm allowed to have feelings.
Yeah, no, I have been told that a time or two. Like, you're too emotional. Like, sorry that you did or said something that was just like unkind.
Yeah.
And I reacted to your actions. Mm-hmm. It's really weird how that works. Like I'm going to react to what you say or do.
Yes.
That does happen. Like, well, also what's just so funny about that too is like, what do you want me to do? Just like take it?
Yeah.
I guess
like,
so.
I'm just supposed to allow you to mistreat me?
Yeah.
I guess
so. I guess that's what gaslighters are good at, right? Like,
yeah.
It's changing the whole thing. No, I think most of the time I'm just like more harsh on myself, if anything. Like I gaslight myself.
100%.
To be like, I'm fine. This situation is fine. Mm-hmm. Or like, yeah, you're not upset. You're not upset. Even when I am upset, I'm like, you're fine. You're okay. Therapist will write a book about me in 10 years.
It's called She Was Not Fine. The Morgan Schaffen story.
Yeah. Big deep spiral about to occur, guys, and you're here for the ride. How's it feel? It's like, yeah.
Yeah, I totally gaslight myself. Definitely, I feel like most around like work stuff, because I am just very driven, but I push myself too hard, and I know this about myself, but like, oh, you're just not doing enough. Like if I'm not achieving whatever goal that I think I need to achieve at a certain whatever endpoint that I think I have decided in my own mind, I'm like, oh, you're not pushing hard enough. Oh, you're not enough. You're not doing enough. You just need to work a little harder. You just need to do this more. And it's like total burnout coming at the end. And it's just me just doing it to myself.
No, it's so easy to get into that mindset of like, I'm so like lazy. Like I tell myself that. I'll be like, you're being so lazy, as if I didn't like do 5,000 things around the house and like work a full day and like cook and like do all these things. And I'm like, oh, I didn't do that one thing I needed to do. And so like, you're being so lazy, but it's like, no, I have other responsibilities that like also have to happen.
Yeah. Like I have the hardest time just like relaxing, because I do feel guilty about it. Like everyone deserves and needs time to like rest, but I will like gaslight myself to be like, no, like you shouldn't sit down and relax for a little bit. Like you need to do more.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's harder in your line of work too, because you always have to be producing stuff. So.
Yeah, the work kind of never ends. There's not really a stopping point.
Yeah.
I could always be doing more. And so I have pushed myself to points where I have like gotten ill. Like that's where I know that I'm doing too much.
Yeah.
I'm not getting enough sleep. Like I'm working too hard. It almost every single time I push myself too hard, I get sick.
Yeah, that's definitely your body having a response, being like
making me slow down. Like stop.
Yeah, I'm under such high stress right now.
Yeah.
Like you're actively stressing out your body. When you get to that point, yeah, it's never good.
Yeah, it's a nice little wake up call.
Yeah. No, and similarly to, I know I also like have gaslit myself so I don't seem like needy or like too much. Like because I know I'm a lot. My personality is pretty big. And so I definitely have been like, you're fine. Be quiet, like chill. You need to like relax, because people are going to be thinking like you're insane, like you're all over the place. So I have done that a time or two.
Yeah.
But
don't dim your light.
I know I need to be on the stage.
Yeah. Shine bright.
I know.
Little diamond.
Like a star I am.
That just totally brought up something I meant to bring up earlier. With how much you just irritated all of the men on TikTok.
Oh no, yeah, I
You
did.
really upset them this week.
I heard their fragile egos.
You did. You stomped on them because you said that you didn't want to make meals for a guy that you just started seeing.
Yeah.
And they were really upset.
No, they were actually so mad at me. It was actually kind of crazy because what's so funny about that is it was like clearly a joke, like what I said. At least the first part, like call your mom, like don't talk to me. Like that was a joke. I've never said anything like that to a man. Again, it was a joke. And I have cooked for guys before. I literally have. So I thought that was so funny. I got some cat lady responses. Someone said, this is why I'm not married. And I was like, wow. Yeah, apparently my joke just did not land with these people. Like it did not land.
No, it didn't land.
I don't know their story, but they seemed very offended.
Agitated that you weren't going to cook for someone else
that they don't know. Yeah. This like non-existent man. Like I wasn't even talking about anyone particular. Yeah. Like they're just like this non-existent man that's like not here that I'm not going to cook for. Yeah, that did not go well. It's just, no, it's so funny. TikTok comments will always, I was actually giggling like again at these comments, and I did actually write back to a couple of them just because I was so, I don't know, I thought it was just so funny. But yeah, these poor men, they literally, they're so offended that I won't cook for someone, as if I don't cook like almost every single day as is. Because I also got those comments. Apparently I don't know how to cook, guys. So don't come over anytime soon. I'm not making you anything. Can't cook. These 2 hands, they're not made for anything.
They're too small. Remember, she's got little baby hands.
I'm so fragile.
Yes. She's incapable of cooking.
I'm incapable of cooking.
Chopping is just too much.
Yeah. I cut a cucumber like Kendall Jenner.
Like this.
Yeah, exactly. I've never been given any proper instruction a day in my life. I'm just here to look pretty and sit here. No, that's so funny.
Yeah, you made him mad. Big mad.
That was actually so funny. I never would have thought that those are the people that I would have made mad first.
And my question is, TikTok, why are you serving our content to these men anyway? Like they are not our market.
Well, it definitely what happened was it got pushed to those first couple commenters, and then it got pushed more to those types of people. But we did get and what's funny is that TikTok removed
some of the comments. So who knows what they said? It must have been something pretty foul.
Yeah, there was 5+ other comments that TikTok removed because they were like, this is suggested, the AI or whatever picked up that it was bullying. TikTok really said, no bullying, and so that was so funny to me. But it just got served to all these men. Yeah, actually one of the girls I went to high school with, she commented something too. Shout out to her. She was so nice about it, but she was like, they're just disappointed. They're never going to be with you. And I'm like, you were so right. Because I think 2 of those men basically commented that they had wives or girlfriends that cooked for them immediately, which good for you.
Yeah. Congratulations.
I'm glad that she's, treats you and pampers you that way. I'm actually not mad about that, but I'm supposed to immediately meet a guy and start cooking for him the next day.
Yeah, that's what they want.
Yeah. Apparently I also can't let men pay for my meal now because I won't cook for them right away. That was a real comment. Someone said what happens on the first day if she doesn't get paid for. So I'm so I'm supposed to cook for him so that he pays for my date. This is weird.
Yeah, it was a whole weird thing. But we survived. No, the men they're trying to gaslight me. They were, yeah.
And to being a good cook, I guess. I don't know what their goal was, but it was funny.
Just to let you know that you're doing it all wrong.
Yeah, I'm dating all wrong, guys. Okay, and I think that's all we have for today. But that doesn't mean you have to miss out on future episodes. You can find us on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube, because yes, we are on YouTube, and you can see our pretty faces while you listen to us talk. So.
Yes, and come comment, subscribe. We would love to hear from you and your takes on everything we talk about.
Yeah, and you can also find us on TikTok and Instagram for all the behind the scenes and even some sneak previews of future episodes. So you can follow us at Situationship, and you can also follow our personals. Mine is at Morgan Ashley Schaffen.
And I'm at Lauren M. Dix.
Bye.
Bye.